I often get asked what my timetable looks like, so I thought I'd go through my weekly timetable with you all. Hi, I'm Sammy. I'm a special needs teacher of non-speaking, autistic and PMLD children aged 7 to 11. My weekly timetable is split into 3 sessions, and as there's a lot of details, I'm going to split this video into 4, 1 session per video and a bonus discussion on topics. This is video 2 of 4. If you haven't seen the previous video, you can scroll back and find it on my page. Session 2 starts at 11 a.m. and finishes at 12, and this is where my RISE sessions begin. But we don't call them RISE sessions, we call them art, music, cookery, outdoor learning, but the structure of it is RISE. The children have just come in from playtime, and for some children playtime would be very regulating, and for other children they may need calming after being outside. Either way, we still begin session 2 with regulating and reconnecting. Quite often this is not themed to the session. For example, in an art session, the regulation and reconnection may have nothing to do with art. I often theme the regulation to the needs of the children and what they need in that moment of the day. Some children will come in from playtime eager to get on with the session and they're already regulated, but we always offer regulation opportunities throughout the session and throughout the whole day. My session 2 invitation and shared experience tends to happen at my horseshoe table or on the floor or in a chuff tray, and it will be themed to whatever our topic or theme is. However, my main focus is always process over product, and that means the engagement, attention, skills and exploration is the focus, and the focus is not that we end up with a beautiful painting or potted seeds at the end of the session. There always seems to be a natural end, and to me, I can tell because that's usually if I'm sat at the table or on the floor on my own and most of the children have gone back to their regulation tools. So that tends to be when we start our ending, our tidy up. This can be through putting on a song, but we don't keep it the same each time because we don't want to become reliant on one song to tidy up. We get the children to help out as much as possible with the tidying up and the ending process. After tidying up, depending on the time, we start getting ready for lunch, or we continue with regulation and intensive interaction, communication opportunities, etc. However, sometimes children just need that time on their own after they've had a lot of adult interaction and adult learning, and that's absolutely fine. I hope you enjoyed hearing about session 2 of my timetable. If you'd like to learn more, then follow along and look out for session 3 and 4 coming up soon. Feel free to comment below and ask any questions, and I'll get back to you when I can.